Hello dear students, in the sequence of integral transform of Millian transform of second lecture, we will discuss today the derivatives of Millian transform. So see here the derivatives of Millian transform. By the definition of Millian transform, we have m of f dash x such that p equal to 0 to infinity x to the power p minus 1 f dash x dx, where f dash x is the differentiation of the function. Now integrating by integration by parts, we get m of f dash x such that p equal to x to the power p minus 1 fx 0 to infinity minus p minus 1 0 to infinity x to the power p minus 2 fx dx. After integrating this by integration by parts, we get the result x to the power p minus 1 fx 0 to infinity minus of p minus 1 0 to infinity x to the power p minus 2 fx dx. Since limit x tends to 0, x to the power p minus 1 fx equal to 0, and limit x tends to infinity x to the power p minus 1 fx, again this value equal to 0. So first part of the result is 0. So rest of the part of equation 1 is minus of p minus 1 0 to infinity x to the power p minus 2 fx dx. So this is minus of p minus 1 0 to infinity, and here p minus 2 can be written as x to the power p minus 1 fx dx equal to minus of p minus 1, and this part 0 to infinity x to the power p minus 1 fx dx can be written as f of p minus 1, because in place of p here is p minus 1, so it is written as f of p minus 1. Therefore m of f dash x such that p equal to minus of p minus 1 m of fx such that p minus 1. This is equation number 2. Applying this formula twice, we have, means again differentiating this part, we get m of f double dash x such that p equal to minus of p minus 1 m of f dash x such that p minus 1 equal to minus of p minus 1 minus of p minus 2 f of p minus 2. It becomes f of p minus 2. When we differentiate first time, it becomes minus of p minus 1 f of p minus 1. When we differentiate second time of this result, it becomes minus of p minus 1 as it is the first time, and rest of the part is minus of p minus 2 f of p minus 2. Then provided again limit x tends to 0 x to the power p minus n minus 1 f to the power r x equal to 0, r tends to 0, r equal to 0 to n minus 1, r f of p minus n exist. Now by using the property number second of Millian transform, m of x to the power n fx such that p equal to f of p plus n, so m of fx such that p plus n. Therefore x to m of x to the power n f to the power n x such that p can be written as m of f to the power n x such that p plus n, or this m of x to the power n f to the power n x such that p, and this result becomes minus 1 to the power n. We have already seen when we second time differentiate, again negative sign, so when we differentiate n times of the this part, it becomes minus 1 to the power n. See here, when we differentiate second time we get negative sign here, negative sign here. means minus 1 to the power squared. So similarly, we get the result, this part, minus 1 of squared p minus 1 p minus 2 m of fx such that p minus 2. This is equation number 3rd. So repeat this process by induction format, mathematical induction, m of x to the power n x such that p equal to minus 1 to the power n of p minus 1 p minus 2 dot 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 p minus n of p minus. So it becomes minus 1 to the power n f of p minus n m of fx such that p minus n. So the result becomes minus 1 to the power n gamma of p divided by gamma of p minus n f of p minus n. This is equation number 4. Provided the existence and using the property, second property of Mellin transform, m of x to the power n fx such that p equal to f of p plus n, and it can be written as also in this form, m of fx such that p plus n, and if the power n, then can be written as m of x to the power n x such that p plus n. And value of this result we have already evaluated, minus 1 to the power n gamma of p plus n divided by gamma of p m of fx such that p minus such that p. So this is the result. What we have done, we have just replacing p by p plus n in equation number 4, and we get this result. Related to this, see the problem regarding the derivatives of Mellin transform. Prove that if n is a positive integer, m of x d by dx to the power n fx such that p equal to minus 1 to the power n p to the power n fp, where m of fx such that p equal to fp. Proof of this part. Solution is, we shall prove that the result by using mathematical induction, what we have discussed in the theorem of derivatives of Mellin transform. By using the property second, with n equal to 1, we have m of x f dash x such that p equal to minus 1 minus p m of fx such that p equal to minus p f of p. So minus p f p can be written as minus of p plus 1 minus 1 m of fx such that p plus 1. So this is the result, minus p m of fx such that p equal to minus p fp by using property 2. This is equation number 1, m of x d by dx fx such that p equal to minus p fp. This is equation number 1. Now let the result 1 is true for n equal to m. Then m of x d by dx to the power m fx such that p equal to minus 1 to the power m p to the power n p to the power m fp. This is equation number 2. This is the format of induction method. Now let us assume that x d by dx to the power m of fx equal to z. So it becomes m of x d by dx, and this result becomes gx such that p equal to minus p of m gx such that p. Using equation 2 by setting fx equal to gx, the result becomes m of x d by dx of x to the power m plus 1 fx such that p equal to minus of p m of x d by dx of to the power n fx such that p. So here is p is as it is, minus 1 to the power m and p to the power m, this part fp. So here is p to the power m, here is p, so it becomes p to the power m plus 1 minus 1 to the power m plus 1 p to the power m plus 1 fp. This is the result. This is true for n equal to m plus 1. Hence, by principle of mathematical induction, the equation 1 is true for n belongs to capital N. This is the proof of the problem related to derivatives of Mellin transform. Thank you.